How's it going, guys? We are back with another video here, and this video is going to be on the all-new presentation features in NHL 24. So I'm going to go over pretty much all the things that are really important that are going to be new in this game for the presentation. I know not everybody cares about presentation, but I still want to speak on it. So I'm going to go over everything now. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're not already, and let's hop into the video now. So basically going over this video, we got Taxes HD in the background. Huge shout out to him. We all know he's a massive YouTuber, but just kind of, he's going to be the background commentator here for this video, going over all the new presentation features. So in this video, I'm going to kind of break down the things for you guys to know about the presentation. I know some of you guys don't care about presentation. I kind of do, but let's hop into all the new features in NHL 24. So starting off with the hype moments in NHL 24. All right, so you got him talking in the background there, David Pritchett. Very, very good guy. He's helping out with the presentation. So here's a crowd chanting. So we got the Go Canucks Go chant. And they lead and they score. And then you also got the creation zone. So the creation zone looks a little bit different here. They have a lot of other things. So now you can create more players and offline roster sharing, basically like that. You can have more teams. So then all new customization. So he's got over 150 new vanity like items that are like glowing, I guess, or 3D, something like that. But yeah, animated. That's what he said. And then that's a really cool looking costume or skin, whatever you want to call it. Sticks look better.
The metalness, the graphite, making them look exactly right. Another big one that the fans have been asking for a long time is you can now put a cage on.
Yeah, you can put a cage on any helmet, so that's a very good thing. I know people like that for ESHL.
The skin material, not just inside of Creation Zone, but inside of the game itself, looks better than it's ever.
The players do look good this year. I don't think that's really a deniable thing at this point. And then we got the flex moments, where I know a lot of people are not a big fan of the flex moments because they feel like they can't really celebrate. And that's fair. So they kind of talk about how like you can really see it that well, the celebrations. But I don't know. To me, I'm not crazy about them either. I feel like it should be like an option only for like that special effect to pop up. So here, you're going to see it in a moment here. I'm sure if you guys play the beta, you know what I'm talking about. But I just feel like personally, I don't know. This should only happen if you press Y. But if you want to do the old celebration like NHL 23, you should be able to like skate around, press A, press X. That's just how I think it should be personally. I don't like the idea of like kind of taking away creativity from the player for celebration. Like if you don't want to do something specifically, it just kind of auto does it for you. I'm not really sure how I feel about that. So many new celebrations as well, they said. So there's some of the new ones there, I believe. I think over 75 new ones, they said. So a lot of new cellies for sure. And then we got the dynamic rank boards, which I know some people really don't like, but I feel like there's no reason to not like this. I mean, it's actually pretty nice that like once someone scores, it pops up on the boards right there, and it tells you everything you need to know, such as penalties as well, shots, hits. I like that hat trick they mentioned as well. I don't really see how there's any negative about that. There's some of the player banners as well that'll also pop up in ESHL when you do score on the board. So I'm a fan of that personally. I think there's really no negative to that. I think it's a positive only. And then we got no sound, no problem. So what does that mean? Well, basically, he's really saying for if you don't play with sound on in NHL, basically they're just trying to tell you that essentially the boards really kind of tell you everything you need to know, right, about what's going on, right? So right there, penalty, there it is, Chris Kreider tripping. So that's a huge thing they kind of wanted to show you. I mean, there you go, and net's empty. It shows that there's the amount of shots on goal as well for the Canucks. And yeah, like it's kind of all there for you, the information. That's kind of what they're trying to really push here in this clip as well. I mean, again, full pressure. Now you know, right? It doesn't need to like be said by the announcer or anything like that. The amount of hits there as well. Just kind of explains everything you need to know on the boards right there, which is really, to me, solid. And then we have the sweat exertion, new facial animations also. I know some people are like, oh, I really don't care about this. Which, okay, that's fair. Wow, Tage Thompson looking good. Don't think he had a headshot last year, so, or a game face, whatever you want to call it. There's Beniers as well. Morrissey. There's Bedard. Konechny. Looking good there, for sure. But yeah, they basically sweat. It's a very cool little detail to see
see, especially with some of the replays.
It's solid though. I don't hate it. More authentic.
Yes, Gen 5 only.
So then do a new color commentator as well. It's Cheryl Pounder. You guys probably heard it while you played the play test this year. But yeah, well, I'll let her talk here as well so you guys can hear her. But
Well, it's incredible. You can tell that they are moving and shaking. They're getting the puck going north. They're transitioning so fast. And man, do they have their opponent on their heels. A goaltender, they have to have talent. They have to have mobility. They have to be able to track the puck, but they have to have a willingness to find it and fight for any second shot. And that's exactly what happens here. Out battling, out willing, and you make the save.
so basically, there's new FaceOff Moments soon. What does that really mean? Well, it just means like the logos are going crazy before the FaceOff pretty much happens, right? Which is a little bit distracting maybe, but it's certainly cool. I mean, it's more, I think if you play offline mode, you'll kind of appreciate that more. If you're someone that plays Hut or Shell. They also added Sandstorm, Tsunami, Hand Clap, and they also added Cha-Cha Slide. So this is like before FaceOffs basically. So that's pretty cool. Here's kind of what it's going to sound like in the game.
For different teams in NHL 24, here's what Pritchard had to say.
We reached out to the teams that we didn't have an authentic on-ice projection for. So we've got Washington properly represented. We've got Montreal properly represented. We have the Seattle Kraken, which looks absolutely sick inside of the game, plus others as well. But yes, definitely an effort was made there to try to get away from some of those generic on-ice projections that we have for some of the teams and get as authentic as possible.
To NHL 24, here's your answer.
Yeah, so this year we brought back the full replays for all offline modes, Franchise, Be a Pro, and Play Now, and the others. So regardless of whether you're AI or a human-controlled team, you're going to get all of the goal replays. We also brought back the true broadcast camera. Consumers demanded that we bring that one back, so now we have two distinct true broadcast cameras.
Pre-order NHL 24. Thank you guys for watching. Goodbye.